This is Frank. He is big, really big, like the biggest brawler ever. Frank started existing in May 2018. His attack and super was fairly strong, but the delay in his attack made him pretty mid. Frank didn't like being mid, so he went to Supercell and told them to give him some buffs. Okay, said Supercell. Then he said, give me a skin. Okay, said Supercell again. Now remove my attack delay, said Frank for the third time. Supercell said, and quote, hell nah. And they also nerfed the hell out of him then. They reworked his star powers if they could no longer share his damage boost with his teammates. Later on, Supercell felt bad about Little Bro and gave him a new star power, which basically made him bigger, and yes, size does matter. But even after being so huge, Bro had negative riz and had a hard time finding mean girls, so Supercell replaced his ugly face with a less ugly face. But still, the biggest problem for Frank was his attack delay, because other brawlers used to stun slow or knock the crap out of him every time he tried to use his super, so he got his first gadget, which made him immune to stuns. Then nothing happened for 10 months except Bro got a second gadget, Irresistible Attraction, which literally pulled other brawlers towards him without their consent, and let's not talk about what happens. In July, he got a special ability that allowed him to charge his super when receiving damage, which was a huge mistake. It made teaming very easy for Frank. He could now charge his own super while letting his fellow teamers charge their super. Bro basically became a symbol for teaming, but eventually all hype died down and everyone forgot about him. In fact, even Supercell forgot that Blood existed because he didn't receive a single balance change for almost 3 years. I'm not even joking. He was literally more ignored than desperate OnlyFans models. All he got in this time frame was these two skins. April 2020 for mutations became a thing, and Frank was one of the 40 brawlers to get it. His mutation increased his movement and attack speed and basically made him unbeatable. But since other brawlers had mutations too, and some of them were really broken, it wasn't that big of a deal. But soon enough mutations were gone and Frank went back to being the ignored brawler that anyone barely played anymore. But everything changed in June. Frank got a long-anticipated rework, which not only changed Frank, but also changed Brawl Stars. As we know it, he got a broken-ass hypercharge, and his attack delay now decreases when his health gets lower, which is why we can see clips like these. Frank's history is a truly inspiring one. He went from being a brawler who people barely played to the brawler everyone talks about. He was the second best brawler in Brawl Stars after the rework. He was so broken that despite Supercell giving him a couple of nerfs, he still managed to succeed in them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like that by everybody.